All right, there's going to be some compensation if you contact customer support. We're going to go over that. We're going to talk about shop credits. We're going to talk about the blog post. We're going to talk about them changing Crucible and the rooms around, and also where are the codes. So some people on Reddit are saying another code still works. Code 4 still works for some player. Another person is saying, where can I find codes that are valid? I do have a Nightbot command that works on Discord. My Discord, link to that in the description, or inside of Twitch chat. If you just type in exclamation codes, Nightbot will respond. Now, the problem is there are no new codes this week. All of these have already expired, or most people have already got. Now, there's some that have ongoing, and sometimes they're redundant and they don't work. Like, I believe Yelena and Red are the same, so if you collected one, but it's worth trying. I'm going to say that for 90% of the people out there, if you use these 3 codes for Yelena or Red, probably won't get anything. They've probably already been collected, but it's worth a shot. Also, if you've upgraded the following 4 characters in the last 14 days, contact customer support and they will credit back a part of the resources that you used. So they announced that Secret Warriors are getting reworked, and then, you know, I went and upgraded them, right? But they're going to give out some tokens, which we're going to read in the blog post, which means that, you know, like even myself, it means I spent resources that I could have got for free. And so I did contact customer support. I did not find that to be too intuitive, but if you're on the main page, hit the wheel up in the top right-hand corner, click support, and then there's this little thing right here, and then you can type in your message there. Now, it is a bot, and then it wants you to do all these weird things. I didn't find it to be overly intuitive, but I just typed in, hey, I've been told to contact support, and I'll get credit back the resources. And we're going to get into the blog post just so you have an idea of what you could possibly getting back as far as resources go. So here is an abbreviated blog post, and this is provided by Venora. I'll put a link to her Discord in my description as well. Weekly blog. This starts on the September the 5th. Broken King week 6 starts on the 8th, which is next Monday. Daily Spin Gold, weekly Battle and War, and Plane Arena with Fantastic Four, MCU, Premium, Play Blitz with G20 Sinister, Superior, and then also Insidious 6 characters. Raid Warzone starts on the 8th, was also Monday. Earn ally support, X Orbs, Battle and War, and a Raid, Battle and Raid with the Hellfire Club. So this has been pretty much standard. Now, there is a weird thing going on with raids right now. And I know this has cost me quite a bit of rewards. It is bugged, and I'm going to go into what it is. When you first load into the Annihilation raid, it resets the difficulty, and I'm sure they're going to fix this, but you have to put the difficulty at the start of the raid that you want to play it. It bugs out. Now, what's even worse than that is when you get to the very end, it resets back to the basic difficulty. And if you don't go on the last node and change it to the highest difficulty or whatever difficulty you're doing, you get screwed out of a lot of rewards. So that it will, this little trip right here, I wish I would have known it a little bit earlier, but I've been missing out on a ton of rewards. I'm kind of annoyed, and I know they'll get that fixed at some point. But it's just not working right. Danger Room featuring Hellfire Club will start on Monday. Now, this will address a different issue. A lot of people yesterday were saying null diamond event in Danger Room. So there is a null diamond event right now where you get credit for playing inside of Danger Room. And some people hadn't collected their rewards, and so they got the rewards early. Now, this doesn't really matter because the Danger Room will be starting on Monday, and you can get them there, and they're capped. And it's pretty easy to get the cap. I guess if you had saved these, you may not have to play it as much on Monday. I guess there was some advantage, but nobody's missing anything because these rewards are capped pretty easily. And as long as you play in the Danger Room on Monday, you'll get the credit for the null diamond event. Okay, like I said, there's a ton of stuff to go over. Let's see, that will be starting on Monday. Let's see, Phantom Rider Battle Pass and Banshee's Fury. And we're going to read this in the actual blog post document. But Phantom Rider is going to be released like Ares, where you're going to get Ares faster, or Phantom Rider faster rather, if you buy the Battle Pass. Now, there's the Premium Pass and the Premium Pass Plus, which I've never bought the Premium Pass Plus, which is also going to affect how quickly you get the characters, how you get the red stars, and how if you'll even get the diamonds. So we're gonna read that, but this is nearly identical in a lot of ways. It feels almost identical to the way that they released Ares. So this will start on the 8th. We're gonna go over that in more detail in a minute. The Battle Pass rewards haunted horseshoe currency to give progress towards Banshee's Fury, and then the Phantom Showcase Showdown Showcase starts on the 8th. And I kind of want to talk about this because these showcases was one of the main ways that we were able to get shop credits. And shop credits is kind of turned into a problem. And I got to say, shop credits, where art thou? As main currency, you think we could get it some way to earn it? No. Measly gains for a showcase. You didn't want to level your tunes with the gold and training mats notes you could spend on shop credits. So playing into the game mode and it gives you 0. Now what? It's pretty shit. I haven't been able to adapt it anyway for months now, beyond irritating. Yeah, this is a problem. And I'll tell you why. I know it specifically, this is a problem for a lot of different types of players. And I do understand that veteran players like myself, I'm sitting on 50 million, let's say, tens of millions. The problem is for new players. Like, I started a new account right before the currency conversion and they gave me like 2 million. That 2 million went such a long way. Then I got a bunch from the showcase. And then I was like, okay, cool. Then they stopped giving the showcase. And then I started a new account after that. And I realized that the new account was screwed. And like progression on that account was a real mess. And this is also kind of ties into this with the Songbird, right? Songbird, buy 5 Songbirds. You need to 583 XS 7 hero shards, and with the conversion rate, because they basically consolidated the Ultimate store. And this is a particular issue because I believe the way that the free way or the farmable way of getting Songbird is in the Battle World store. So this is not going to be very efficient, but this kind of also just throws it back to that there's not a lot of shop credits. So I kind of wanted to talk about what I mean by all of that. So like technically the Thunderbolts through various ways in the game are farmable. Now, Songbird is going to be the most challenging because she's Battle World, right? But, we've got like a Cursed, which got moved into the bumps, which is that basic orb, Ultimus orb, Mega orb, supply shot, and premium orbs, right? I did in the wrong order, but it's an acronym for those different places. But if I want to, convert shop credits into Ultimus credits by buying raid orbs or something like that, or blitz credits, it's going to be super horrible, super hard to get these. And that post, they were trying to do that with Songbird. The right way to do that is Battle World store. And then we're still waiting on Fantastic Four. So typically, like the way that it works is like technically this is in the fully farmable. This right here is about a month out becoming fully farmable, unless of course they put in the Battle World, which is going to be slow. And then I'm going to say that this Fantastic Four, the next stage of accessibility will be into that bumps category. Otherwise, right now we're kind of stuck to doing shop credits. Now let's keep going. I think we're getting through most of it here pretty quickly. All right, what do we got here? Phantom Showcase, Hobgoblin Flying Your Way starts September 12th. So Hobgoblin will be coming to the game for purchase a week from today, next Friday. I did not core Scorpion. I'm still debating if I do want to core Scorpion for the Null Diamond event, which runs for 11 days. I have to go look to see if this overlaps, but I was planning on coring Hobgoblin anyways. And the general strategy right now, a lot of people are employing is what, when there's a 3-piece team, if they're going to core them, they only core the last 2 and they don't core the first one. In the past, and there's no guarantee of this, that generally the very first one is available through some sort of event for free by the time the third one is released. We'll have to see. We got Twitch drops. Okay, let's get into the Phantom Rider thing. We're going to kind of double back on a lot of the information that was in that very nicely consolidated post by Venora. But there's some things in here I want to talk about, specifically when it comes to the tokens of the Secret Warriors and why that they're going to be issuing compensation. Weekly Bob, the Captain and the Cowboy, Phantom Rider Battle Pass, which we're going to talk a lot about. That starts on Monday. The Broken King, which is the Blastar event. And also, the thing about Blastar is, where are the Blaster Red Stars? The way that they did it with Quasar is that they had some sort of like Scourge event, and so we were getting some of them in month 1. And this is what they're doing with Blastar is in direct contradiction to what he said. RJ said in one of his posts. He says, "Yeah, we're not really happy with the number of people and the accessibility of Red Stars for Quasar. We want more people to help it." Well, they've done nothing. There's no access to Blastar's Red Stars. Like, they just completely forgot to do it. Like, we had better access to Quasar's Red Stars than we do for Blastar. And he said, "Oh, I want to figure out how to give you guys more." I don't get it. I don't get it. Like, what are you doing over there? And I feel like it's the same problem with shop credits. Like, did they just forget that we don't have any access to shop credits? Like, what is going on? Like, what is going on with that? Like, I don't think it's that hard to figure out how a way of distributing shop credits. And, you know, like a bunch of people have suggested really good ways of issuing them out. You know, I'm sure they could figure that out in an afternoon about how to distribute them in any way that they want. Anyways, we're going off on a tangent. Here we go. Blastar events, Raid Warzone, which is not a raid event. It's like an alliance event. Banshee's Fury, Phantom Red Rider, Red Stars, Phantom Showcase, Fine, Danger Room, also starting on the 8th. Hobgoblin on Friday. There's a total number of 200 shards through month 2. Phantom Rider will be a battle pass. Rachel Summers, we can get 25 in Alliance Warzone. And Captain Britain, this is kind of a big deal. Captain Britain will be going to the web claims. I guess right now, that's where Juggernaut's been. All right. So Broken King. So this is the Blastar event. Spin gold, play on offense war, play in arena, Fantastic Four MCU, collectible for the monthly Broken King event gold. Play blitz with the Sinister, Superior, Insidious 6, and then Premium Wars Diamond Orbs. Then we're going to get 25 Rachel Summon Shards with the Alliance event called Raid Warzone. There you go. Hobgoblin flying your way. Okay, that's just going to be a normal way that they release characters that'll be starting. Now, this is the part that is interesting, and this is going to feel very similar to that of Ares. Alliance Wars enters a new frontier with Phantom Rider and his Secret Warrior offense. Squad preparing to take over helicarriers. The only way to earn Phantom Rider during the initial release is both from free standard and premium battle pass. No matter if you choose the standard or premium pass, Phantom Rider is a can't miss character. Maybe. I don't know. I'm sure there's going to be gameplay videos coming out on that here soon. When the Ghostly Blaster is spraying bullets at enemies, the Blaster, not Blastar, he's enacting vengeance on behalf of his fallen Secret Warrior allies. He sports a gun belt full of Revive Once, Deathproof Barrier, and Speed Bar Manipulation, which includes gaining Speed Bar after a Secret Warrior ally dies. Here's how to get Phantom Rider Shards, Red Stars, and Awakened abilities to hitch your roster. Now, I've had a chance to play him, but I'm going to keep my thoughts to that close to the chest for now. But anyways, how are we going to get him? Complete all the Battle Pass milestones to maximize your shard rewards. You'll unlock a 3-star Phantom Rider after completing just one premium pass. That's $20. Or 3 standard passes, which is free. So if you want to unlock him right away, buying the pass. Now, I have not been buying the passes. This might, for me, be a reason to spend. I'm not really sure. I was hoping that they would bring some sort of value in spending in Marvel Strike Force, and I really haven't seen that. And I'm not sure if this will be the catalyst. Max out your Phantom Rider at 7 yellow stars after 6 premium passes. Well, 6 times $20. There's a lot of other stuff in that $20. Like, if you're going to spend $80 a month in Marvel Strike Force, the place to start is with the 4 passes. But, you know, if you go through the 6 premium passes, which are $20 each, you'll have them at 7 yellow. You can earn 240 Phantom Rider shards after 6 standard passes of 4 stars. So, for free, you're not going to be buying the passes, you'll get a 4-star Phantom Rider. Now, Banshee's Fury, Earn Phantom Rider red stars. But the Battle Pass features Red Phantom Rider. The Banshee's Fury milestone will be live, which rewards red stars for Phantom Rider. The standard Battle Pass will reward Haunted Horseshoe milestone currency during each season, which will give you Banshee's Fury progress. You can earn up to 2 red stars for Phantom Rider during the first Battle Pass season via the standard pass, so no money. You're going to get 2 reds. Following the first season, you can earn 1 red star with each Battle Pass, so by the 6th season, possible to have all 7 reds for Phantom Star. So over time, without buying the passes, you'll get access to the reds. Now, will you have enough yellows? No. You're not going to get all the yellows. All right, now how do we get the diamonds? Spend monies. Don't miss out on the opportunity to earn diamonds, Phantom Rider as well. You can earn 1 diamond, purchase all 6 premium passes. So that is the $20. So if you're spending the $20 times 6, which is $120, and that's over a period of time, right? On 6 equal payments of $20 a piece, directly debited from your paycheck. You'll also get the 1 diamond. Now, the premium pass, I've never bought. It just doesn't make sense, and they're making reference here. If you want the 3 diamond, 6 premium passes. I've never bought this. I've never bought this, not even once. It never seemed like a good value to me. And I'm gonna get the price wrong. Where I don't know if they have any for sale right now. Yeah, here it is right here. One of them is, and I'm not sure which one this is, so it doesn't matter because I'm not gonna buy it, I suppose. But you know, there's $20, and then the premium pass just gets it through you fast, gets it faster done, which I've never seen the reason why to do this. Here's one here for $40, another one $50. So if you buy 6 of these, and I'm not sure which one it is, if it's the 40 or the $50, which is in surplus of the $20. So this one's a net $20 more, and this one here is a net $30. That's how you're going to get it to 3 diamonds. So if it's the 50, that's $300. If it's the 40, that's $240 just to get a 1 diamond or over a 3 diamond. It was the same way with Ares. You get some bonus items, but it's not really worth it. Now, this is why they're giving out compensation. Banshee's Fury also rewards character upgrade tokens for the updated Secret Warrior characters, Quake, Yo-Yo, Domino, and Negasonic. By the 4th milestone, you'll have enough shards for all 4 characters to reach 7 yellow stars and level 95. So this is for tokens. They're going to give out a token, upgrade token. So what they're saying is if you've upgraded a character, like I don't know what I had them at before, I'll get credit for whatever level I had before up to 95. Now, I did take some of them above 95, so they're not going to compensate me for those. But I got to contact customer support, and I'll get credit for, like if I took, I don't know what level I had them. I don't remember. But I should be able to get the resources back by contacting customer support. Added key awaken abilities to Phantom Rider's arsenal in various ways throughout his release. Awaken to basic through the Phantom Rider showcase. Awaken special offer after reading 5 yellow stars for Phantom Rider. Special offer. You get to buy it, and they're not giving it away. Awaken special can be earned by purchasing all 6 premium or premium plus battle passes, only available when purchased on the web store. So if you spend the $120 on the web store, you can get the Awakened Ultimate. Awakened Passive, available via both the standard battle pass and the command center. Now, I tested him without these, so maybe my opinion on this team will change as I get the Awakened abilities. We'll have to see. Prepare to ride. First Phantom Rider Pass revives this Monday, and so on and so on. This may be enough for me to go back and buying the premium passes, you know. So I used to be a battle pass spender, which was $80. I probably bought every single battle pass for years up until about 6 months ago. And so maybe this will be the reason to start spending, because I've never been opposed to spending if there was value, if there was something of meaningful value to my account. And for some reason or another, these battle passes stopped offering value, and so I stopped buying them. And that's how I operate as a consumer. When I don't see the value, I stop spending, and when I see value, I spend. And I encourage other people to spend in a way that makes sense for you and your value system. Like I I need to consider other people's, and you shouldn't really have to consider mine because everybody's different when it comes to value. We're all big boys. We're all big boys. We all know how to spend our own money, right? Which is always strange when people tell us how to spend our money. It's like, man, I made my money. I can spend it the way I want to. Rewards. Lasso up rewards as you go through each section to gather first-time rewards. Gold, training module, shop credits, teal and crimson gear, shards of Phantom Rider, fellow secret warriors, and more. Starting soon, mount up for Phantom Rider Showcase, which arrives on the 8th, and then the Danger Room, which will start on Monday as well. Now, this is probably the best part of the thing. Captain Britain, more shards available. So this will happen Monday through Thursday on the web-free claim. So this is where like Juggernaut is, the zombie Juggernaut, 5 shards per day. And then on weekends, it'll be 10. So you'll be able to get a total of 50 a week if you don't already have Captain Britain at 7 yellow. Twitch stripes and Friday free claim. Lastly, there was a post on the website that was inaccurate. They changed it. There's all kinds of bugs in the Crucible season. Stage 3 non-legend character spending positive effects has been corrected. Stage 6, they just decided to change room 6 altogether. This was the dossier room. They couldn't get it to work right, so they went, poor dossier. Stage 6 has been changed, and this is in game right now, where it's kind of a low impact room in my opinion. Unturned characters remove all positive effects from self and heal 10% max health for each positive effect removed. And there's an issue with reduction of max health. In all rooms, when a character takes permanent damage, they also take an equal amount of regular damage, effectively doubling the amount of damage dealt. So like the best example of a character that does reduction of max health is going to be Mephisto. This happens when character in stage 6 with a cosmic ally, so they just got rid of that room. As the team works to resolve this issue, we updated global rules to reflect this damage. Yeah, they couldn't fix it. So they just deleted room 6 and they put, like I said, this low impact room in the game. All right, that'll do it. A lot of information. Bye for now.